Art, to me, it is part of me, and without art, as I know myself, I will be feeling empty. I think it fulfills my life in many ways. Sometimes I'm not happy, and it is something, a barometer to me, to show that in life there is nothing that is achievable. Because I've done so much in a short space of time, and I have a lot of achievements. To me, it is a healing thing. It is a motivator factor for life itself. Art, to me, it is something that enhances life and teaches me that I have to take care of life itself, to add to it, not to destroy it. Like, I might do a piece into a park, that piece will add to the beauty of that space. I believe the skills of the artists, whether it is craft or fine art, it is part of the job that really you put something on the table. Like in my case, even if I'm struggling, but I'm managing to help my son go through varsity. It is doing a lot. I was just a mine worker, but I knew all the time that I had this talent that I have to work on to develop it so that it can be professional. The sketch will tell whether the painting is going to be strong or whether it is just anything that we have to regret to have started. All the techniques of doing this, I've learned from that Richard Bolas.
I met Klaas Tibulitsi when I started working at Mabana Cultural Center. He came to me after he saw one of the exhibitions, and he showed an interest. He says this is what he wanted to do, and basically saying that he was looking for somebody like me to give him classes.
When I paint the canvas, it is to protect the paint, not to go through.
When you start teaching a self-taught artist, you remember that he's been doing certain things for a while that might have been correct. And it's very difficult to get rid of bad habits, you know. It wasn't that difficult in his case because he was willing to learn.
So sometimes you paint too thick, it cracks easily. It is why I just have to do only 2 coats.
Instructor-student relationship is that I wouldn't be able to teach him how to think and how to be creative. I can teach him how to use the paints, how to use lines, but his creativity is when he look within himself, within his environment, and able to bring that forward.
It is different techniques from different people. I saw this little girl drawing a human head, and then I admired her. She was younger than me, and then I said, if she can do something like this, No, I must do it even better, but continue to draw a person in full. So it is how I started. Several of my paintings have won awards. My works cannot go cheap. The amount of time I've taken, the quality, so a painting like that, at least you cannot let it go cheap.
It's easy to imagine that having one of a kind in your hand. So that brings out the whole value of what it is and who wants it. You can have something one of a kind and nobody knows about it. So what value can you put to it? Or you have something one of a kind and so many people, important people, would like a piece of it. Then the value becomes something that you can talk about. Unfortunately for young artists, it's not always that we can actually benefit those fruits as artists in our lifetime. It's sad to know that you have to die before your artwork becomes valuable. Why can't it be the other way around? When you know the artist and you know from where he's coming from and you see the development of his work and able to appreciate and put a value to that work in his lifetime.
I enjoy my work very much. It is part of me when I do this.
Each painting had like several different layers, several different stories, a picture within a picture. And that, I haven't seen somebody working like that before.
It happens that I wanted to do something about myself and what I'm doing. So I painted it showing my life